Oh, ho, ho, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. We have the Santa Claus on the ship, so don't wonder about the captain. Anyway, we are here to show how to play the St. Martin, the cockroach of the warships, how I like to call it from time to time. Actually, we're gonna go north. Moscow is going south. So, what makes St. Martin so special, or the whole St. Martin line? Basically, this cruiser is very lightly armored, but at the same time, it's nearly unkillable. Or not nearly unkillable, but it's insanely resilient as long as you charge up the F key. What makes this ship so special? You have this thing here called combat instructions, and once you trigger it by hitting with main gun bunch, hit an enemy ship with main battery shells and you charge it up, your consumable preparation time is going down by 85%. That is paired with one of the best, if not the best heal in the game, next to Valparaiso of course, which basically heals nearly every damage you get. Like even if you get citadeled or if you eat torpedoes, you can still heal quite a bit of it. But basically it's a super heal, and once you have the F key ready, you can super heal. Once the super heal is on cooldown, you press the F key and you can, within 25 to 30 seconds, you can instantly heal again. Which means, even though you don't have a lot of armor, the heal is gonna keep you afloat crazily long. Also, what it means is, since it's consumable based, you also get your Hydro faster up again and your radar. And with the radar, that's kind of crazy, because what it means is, if you have the F key ready, you can radar a destroyer back to back. Like for example, you radar him now, you have 33 seconds of time to kill him at your team. Oh, radar is over, you press the F key, and within a few seconds again, you can radar him instantly again, making it absolutely atrocious for the D player to fight against this. So consumable wise, it's very, very strong, and survivability wise. The downside is, your overall gun DPM is not that great. What do I mean with it? You have only AP, not short fuse, just normal blend 52mm AP, which overpens a lot of DDs, so you don't do a lot of damage to them unless the angle. And also, you can't really set fires or something, so you're really down to just farming enemies chunk by chunk. And against cruisers it does work pretty well, and against BB broadsides, but against DDs, as long as they show broadside, you will do basically no real damage. I mean, you will do damage, but it's rather disappointing as long as you overpen. Now the Hydro is pretty long, and it's a 3 km Hydro, so just like the British DDs. And again, radar is 9 km, your concealment is 9.1, so you pretty much have a concealment and radar on the, like, the radar and the concealment are the same range. So as soon as you spot it, you can pretty much press the button and you will always guarantee seeing the destroyer. Anyway, we're gonna support our team now on B, and I'm gonna start charging up my perk already on this Ragnar if I can. Now we can't lob over here. Oh, can we? Ragnar is one of those DDs where you can actually arm your shells pretty well, because he's so chunky and he has more armor than a normal DD. Your armor, by the way, is 25 front back. You can be pretty much overmatched by every bigger BB. Middle plating, I'm not sure if it's actually 30 now. I'm not sure. The back turret is 360. The second back turret is 360. The first one is not. But the turret traverse is really good on the ship regardless. To the torps, you have 10.5 km. I think these might be Fletcher torps, but I'm not sure at the moment if these are exactly Fletcher torps. Which are decent torps though. One set per side. Angle is okay. I'm actually gonna play fairly aggressive here right now. But I'm not gonna open up. We're not gonna open up yet. Again, you can play the ship very aggressive, especially in the game where there's no CV right now. You just gotta make sure we don't get death strike. Like, all you gotta pay attention to is that you don't get torpedoes to port, smashed in the broadside. Other than that, you can pretty much heal all damage you gain.
Don't fire at your allies.
That's a broadside, I mean, where we can do a lot of damage against, by the way. As you can see, that's where the AP actually arms on the superstructure on the BB, like chunky BB like Minnesota. I can actually get a lot of damage. Oh god, I had to sneeze, sorry. Woo! FT would be ready now, so if he smashes me now, we can heal quite a lot. And we would have to heal up again. And that's the enemy Minnesota already gone. First blood. Look, that's what I mean. Look, we got citadeled. We lost a lot of damage, but we don't care with the ship. We're gonna press the heal right now. And are pretty much nearly full again. And that's why this ship is for me called the cockroach of all the warships. Good morning, Killerburn. We're currently doing guides to improve the player base. What we're gonna do now is, Satsuma is completely busy and doesn't have the turrets on me, so we're gonna push out here against the Vallejo and Shima now. Oh, Castilla is also here. Woo! They're all here, okay. We got to angle against Castilla very fast. My god, the Castilla is super busy apparently. Interesting. I'm gonna press the button real quick to get the heal up again, by the way. Oh, and also during the time you can DCP pretty much every fire you get.
Problem solved, sir.
Vallejo's full broadside to me, so he's dead. You can heal.
Problem solved, sir.
Shima has smoke screen, which is playing completely against him right now. And we're fine. We're even gonna kill that Shima here most likely. Okay, maybe not. I gotta watch out about Castilla. Castilla's gonna be greedy against me here again. And he's gonna try to crossfire me now with his burst fire. But we charged up our F key nearly again.
Slack_2014 just resubbed for 33 months. We believe in you, always.
And now, we'll have our heal up in a second again. We just need to watch out about Shima torps here. We angled too much for the Castilla, paying attention to the Shima torps. I can use some Hydro again if there's a third set coming. Third set is here. And we'll have our heal up again. And look, our HP is back already again. So you can see this thing can take so much damage. You just need to pay attention that you don't get a broadside shot on you. And we just complete, like that Vallejo, that was absolutely suicidal on me and that Shima. But we don't care. As long as you don't get smashed by BB from the side, you will be able to pretty much out-heal everything. And you will also have your Hydro permanently up, so you shouldn't be really, as long as you pay to the minimap, being surprised by enemy DD torpedoes. Good. We're gonna go now into B cap. Also, Slack, thank you so much for 33 months. And yeah, Shima should maybe come here again, but if we're spotted, we can just press the radar button and completely nuke him away. Oh, we're gonna press the button. Both Shimas are here. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. We're gonna get maybe 2 Shima kills here. Again, you can see the overpen damage is very low, but when they have HP like this, we're still gonna get them regardless. One Shima dead.
Destroyer blown up. Attention. Reporting the target position.
And we're gonna also get the second Shima now.
Dead ahead.
Sorry. You have to pay attention to a lot of things right now. So this game I might get away. No, it's not. And that's the second Shima kill.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
We're instantly dark because again because of our
Torpedoes direct front.
short range, and we can now cap B. I gotta watch out about Pedro. He's nearly in radar range, but we should be pretty good here. Libertad is turning in, so we're gonna prepare our torpedoes already to intercept them here. Again, this is some high-paced gameplay right now because we're completely in the middle of the map, so keep that in mind. And if I talk too fast, I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate now. Because we don't want to get smashed from some random side now. What I can do now is I can go here. These two can't see me. If I go behind this island and Satsuma can't see me, we can shoot blind without being detected on the Libertad. And that's exactly what you want to do in this scenario. You want to utilize the terrain here that you're not getting spotted, but we farmed the Libertad. Okay, never mind, he's dead. Well, we would have farmed the Libertad down. My goal now is to deal with Goliath and Ragnar here. We secured B-cap. We don't need to really care about these fellas. Because, we should later, but we have a Zao kiting away. And it should buy us some time. Satsuma is going to Narnia. That's very good for us. And we're gonna surprise this Goliath and Ragnar now. Okay, Zao's turning into the Pedro. I hope he can kill the Pedro. That's really important now.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Be a shame if he really throws that now, to be honest. Come on. We're gonna use this island here also to protect us from Satsuma. And there's Ragnar now, okay. Ragnar is here. Ragnar is gonna have a pretty bad time because we can arm the shells on him. As long as he uses all his guns on us. Goliath full broadside, we're gonna switch on him. Again, now we're just gonna use our heal. Pedro's dead. That was the Satsuma trying to shoot me. We're gonna heal here. Gonna use already the FT to DCP the fires. We might need the one Goliath torpedo here. That was actually pretty decently launched. We should be able to kill the Goliath. Come on. Now to the Ragnar.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Ragnar has no torpedoes. We gotta keep attention to the Satsuma. Yeah, Satsuma is trying to shoot us. And Ragnar is dead.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
And that's our Kraken on this match. And pretty much won us the game now. Okay. Again, guys, you don't need to play this. You can play the ship very aggressive, but you don't need to really try brutally as hard as me here to really not to defend this game. This was a really extreme example now of saving a game, because we needed to be a fire department everywhere right now. We secured this flag, we secured B, then we needed to secure C again. We needed to be everywhere. But with this thing, you can do this as long as you don't get the crossfire and the BB on you, and it actually citadels you. You're pretty much unkillable. Whew. My man, my team really tried to throw it though. We gotta play it a bit safer here now. I can't go instantly in here. Oh.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic
Come on,
target.
kill the Chongmu, guys. Shima, you need to use your guns now. If the Chongmu is dead, we have just a relaxing time right now, but the Chongmu needs to die. Oh, and the Shima smokes up. Good, we got him.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
That's number 6. All Shima has to do is run now. Let me see how we deal with the rest here. My biggest problem right now is still they have a Satsuma. Which is... yeah, a very, very strong ship. Also against Pedro, we gotta pay attention as well. Oh, he's actually faster here than I thought, the Satsuma. Okay, this is gonna be very risky now. I thought I had a bit more time, but we need to take the fight here. Just wait for the Satsuma to shoot. Then again, if Castilla dies, it's not helping us either. We're gonna go now for the Satsuma. We have a decent chance. We need to survive one salvo. And we are not allowed to fight the Pedro as well.
Wins in 5 minutes.
He's gonna get a good overmatch on me, yeah. Unfortunately, we have no heal left. I just hope that the Castilla player realizes that we need to kill the Satsuma now. If Satsuma dies, the game is won. But Satsuma needs to die. Even if I die here, it doesn't matter. My torps just need to hit him. Yep, Satsuma is dead. This game should be won as long as we don't into Torpedo.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
And we should have this game. I thought I had a bit more time. I didn't want to directly fight the Satsuma like this. I thought we had a bit more time kiting away so I can actually dodge his shells. But we have this game now. All the Castilla now has to do is ram the Pedro at this point and the game is won. Like, Pedro can't kill him at this angle fast enough, so we should have this. Nice. And that's how you play St. Martin, guys. Oh my god. I mean, this was really extreme because I constantly had to pay to minimap to the attention and I had to be everywhere. But the ability that you can do this with this cruiser is purely because you have that F key and the insane heal. And this is why I call it the cockroach of the game. We have Confederate here, nice. We got Kraken, we got Flush the Flesh Rune, First Blood, High Caliber, 1 solo capture, 7 kills, an E, and pretty much 3k base XP at this point. So 2.95. But still. This ship requires, like, I want to just clarify this. Even though this is a complete cockroach, this ship, and pretty much unkillable if you do it right, this ship extremely requires to be perfectly played, extremely requires complete awareness of your surroundings. Paying attention to the minimap is a must, and using the terrain. These are core features, because if you don't pay attention to the minimap and you get blapped from a BB from the side, it's over. You can die instantly in the ship without using any heal if a BB gets potentially a nice shot on you. The chance is pretty high, actually. So you need to be very aware of your surroundings and you need to utilize your F key in the right circumstances. If you can do this, it's a fun ship to play, even if the damage output can be a bit lackluster, unless you're able to shoot cruiser broadsides or upper BB belts. I mean, you could see it here. I did so much damage on the Satsuma with the guns, but at the same time, when a DD was surrounding me, I had to like hope the angle a bit to do the full pen damage. So yeah, it's a fun line, it's great, but it requires a lot of skill to be effective. It's not like, I just want to clarify that, the difference between this and Vaporazio is that when you play a Vaporazio, and this is why I think Vaporazio is one of the most overpowered chips in the game, Vaporazio triggers his F key instantly again after you use your heal. Here, you have to think a bit in advance. Even if you press the F key, you still have a cooldown time of your heal of around 25 to 30 seconds and your other consumables. It's not like Valpa, where you're in a BB hole and you can do it instantly. So, while this thing is also nearly unkillable, you need to play in advance far more than with Valpa, where you can legit just W into the enemy spawn and survive for at least 10 minutes if you don't do a major mistake. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is how to play St. Martin. Absolute crazy boat if played right and a lot of fun. I think this is actually one of those editions where I had the most fun with in the last couple of years. And yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, your Trenlass.